Alright. Volume of cone. 1/3 pi radius squared height. Alright, so if we have a cone, and it's something like this. From the very tip of the cone straight down is your height. So it wants to know how tall, if I draw a line straight through the tip of the cone, straight down. Alright. From the top of the cone, straight down. Who remembers what this side is called? Terrence. Slant height. Remember, if it's slanted, it's the slant height. What do we know about the true height? What do we know about the true height of anything? Whether we're talking two-dimensional shape or three-dimensional shape. Let me look. Miss Young, what do we know about the word height? Height must make a right. Height must make a right. What in the world do I mean when I say height must make a right? Brittany, a right what? A right angle. Good. Alright, so we know height must make a right angle. Alright, let's go over here and look at some problems. Alright. So we're going to start with this one right here, number 16. All right. So number 16. First thing we do, always and forever, is to write the formula. Always write your formula first. So we're looking for the volume of this cone. So volume equals pi r squared height times what? Which is the same as divided by 3. All right. Pi r squared height divided by 3. So what's the formula pi r squared for? The what of the circle? Area. So you go back, we talked last week that volume of prisms and cylinders is nothing more then the base, the area of the base, times how tall it is. So have we changed anything here? It's still the area of my circle times the height. Only thing different is we're dividing by 3. A triangle prism you divide by what? What do we divide by to find the triangular prism? 2. Good. So a cone we divide by 3. So it's nothing different than the area of the base times the height. Then you divide by 3. All right. So what did we talk about with the pi? Pi last week. When do we use what number? Martavius. All right. So if it does not say, very good, Martavius, if it does not say use 3.14, then you use the pi button on your calculator. All right. So if it does not tell you to use 3.14, then you use the pi button. So let's go over here and see what this says. All right. So what's this say? So does it tell us what to use? It just say use pi. It says use pi. So then what are we doing? Use the pi button. If it says use 3.14, then use 3.14. If it says pi, use the pi button. All right. So where in the world is the pi button? Who remembers that? Hold on. I missed a few check marks a minute ago because people started talking out. Oh, Peggy's got one. Miss Brown, where's the pi button? Second, and the one that I call the TP. I don't really know what the real name of it. The arrow. Carrot. All different kinds of names. So the second and the one under the clear. All right. So let's go back to our assignment. So it says pi. Now, I have a 4. What does that 4 represent? Queen. What does that 4 represent?
The area of the circle?
No, it is part of a circle, but it's not the area. Micah.
Is the diameter.
Diameter. Good. So what in the world does the word diameter mean, Queen?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. Look at that picture. What does it do? What does that 4 do?
Goes all the way across.
Okay, it goes all the way across what?
The circle.
It goes all the way across the circle. That's how we know that it's diameter. Diameter goes all the way across. Remember, part has an R for radius. If it goes par plane, it's the radius. So this one goes all the way, A-L-L. Doesn't have an R in it. All right. So we just want the part way. So how do I get my part way? I have the diameter. How do I get my radius? Queen. Half it. You got it now. Your memory. All right.
So it's going to be 2.
So R equals 2. Good. Now, Miss Allen, what's my height? What's the height of my cone? Six, good. Good. So my height is 6. So at this point, Mr. Gumby, what do I need to do now to be able to finish? Do I have all the pieces that I need? Alright, so at this point it's called, somebody just said it, plug and chug. Once we have all of our pieces, we plug in the numbers, and the calculator chugs us an answer. So where does it plug it in? You know, like Renee's it? We're going to plug it in. Alright. So we're going to go pi r squared. So what does the term r squared mean, Paul? Square what? 2 times 2? 4 times, my height is 6, and then divide by 3. So 24 pi, I agree, divided by 3. What's 24 divided by 3? 8. So 8 pi. Remember we leave that pi all the way to the end because pi is the same as dessert. You save your dessert till the end. So we hold our pi until the end because that's dessert. Alright, so you're going to go 8 times the pi button. So 8 second caret 25.13. So it's about 25.13. Now, when we're talking about volume, who can remember how we label our volume? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Alright. So, who remembers how do we label all of our volume? Let's say something. Paul, you got to check. I got to check. No, die. How do we label volume? It's feet what? 3.
What that mean?
So feet to the third power, which is feet cubed. Now, we know it's cubed because we're working with 3-dimensional shapes. When you're working with 3-dimensional shapes, it's cubed. When you're working with 2-dimensional shapes, it is squared. 3-dimensional shapes is cubed, 2-dimensional shapes is squared. Alright, so let's look at another example. Alright. Let me see if we can find one that's a little more difficult. No. Alright, so I'm going to draw one. You know it's not going to be pretty, but it's going to work. Alright. This is a 6 up here. Alright. What information do I have? Hold on. Wait. Let's let people think. I know it's ugly.
Hey, don't shut me, please.
Mr. Weatherspoon, tell me what we know about this cone, besides it's ugly. Oh, we don't, what's the line down the middle called? Height. We don't have a height. Alright. No height given. No height, no right. Now we got a problem. No, I saw.
Look at the diameter of the circumference. I'm quite confused.
It's the diameter. We have a diameter. So let's see, I have 3. Miss Jones. So what other piece of information do I have? I know I have the diameter is 6.
The slant height.
And slant height.
I'm ready.
What's our slant height? How much is our slant height, Miss Jones?
5.
5. All right. Now, Reginald.
Quite easy, come to the Welcome Center, check out. Quite easy, just come to the Welcome Center, check out, please.
All right. So, how can I find the volume with this information? Got the Pythagorean theorem. Very good. Very good, Miss Young. All right. All right. It's rough. All right, so what do I know? How much is this piece right here? Is it 6? 3. Why is it 3? Because it's half of 6. Because this straight down line comes down right in the middle. So this is 3. Because the whole thing is 6.
Right.
Alright. Now what information do I have?
That's the whole triangle.
You said it look like a whole thing.
Because when you do this, this right here is the piece that you're looking at. So you only need 3. Alright, so now what other piece do I have? Remember there's 2 pieces, 3 pieces.
Alright.
2 of them got the same name. They make an L. What always makes the L? Legs. So we have this. We don't have this piece right here. So our hypotenuse is 5. Now, what's Pythagorean theorem say? It's K Mathis. What does the Pythagorean theorem say?
Height.
Good.
Good job.
Leg squared plus leg squared is hypotenuse squared. Alright. Legs make an L. Legs make an L. So we have something squared plus 3 squared equals 5 squared. Alright, so x squared plus 9 equals 25. Now what am I going to do? Hold on. Miss Sanders, what am I going to do?
You can minus 9 from the sides.
Very good. I subtract 9 from both sides. So minus 9. We have x squared equals 16. X squared equals 16. Mr. Mitchell, what do I do now? Mr. Parker, for help. I forgot it's not an acceptable answer. Alright, so what do? I have x squared equals 16. How do I get the value of x? We don't square it, we square root. We take the square root. Alright. So x equals 4. Alright, so 4 is my what now? 4 equals my height. Good. Now, can I find the volume?
Yeah.
Good. Alright, so now I know volume equals pi r squared height divided by 3. Alright, so what's my r? 3. Because D is 6. There's no R in all the way. We gotta have an R in part. So pi times 3 squared times, what was my height? 4. Good. Divided by 3. Alright. What am I going to do? 3 squared, good. So pi times 9 times 4. What's 9 times 4? Whoop. That's not 3. So 36 pi over 3. I'm going to divide 36 divided by 3. So my answer is 12 pi. And then you punch that in the calculator.
You gonna pi is regular?
Huh?
It's 314?
No, pi.
Ah.
So let's see. So 12 pi. 37 point. All right, so 699 rounds to what? 699, is that closer to 600 or 700? So 37.70. All right, so we don't have a name, so it's units cubed. Alright, so we've done one where you have the slant height, and we've done a problem where you have the regular height. Alright, so let me stop the recording, and I'll give you your assignment. Is on Echo. Alright. You're going to do assignment number 3. Skip problems 2, 3, 8, 11, and 16. We're gonna skip 2, 3, 8, 11, and 16.
What number we going? 11?
All right.
Going past 30.
No, it's not 30.